All right, what's going on, fam? This is your boy Will, coming back with another practical moments with Will. And y'all know what the deal is. I want to talk to you about something that's going on right now. Um, and I guess what I should say is not everything needs a reaction. Not everything needs a reaction. And I know what some of y'all are thinking. Y'all probably like, yo, now Will's really tripping because on the surface, that sounds very obvious, you know. But let's be honest, it is a lot harder to live out than more people truly admit. Um, why is that, Will? Well, in my opinion, it's because we are always surrounded by prompts. We're always surrounded by various notifications. I'm getting them right now while I'm trying to make a video, okay? We're surrounded by uh, people who are always opinionated. And these moments are really designed to pull some kind of response out of us, if we be honest, okay? And, you know, after a while, reacting, it starts to feel like participation. And I've heard a lot of friends say, you know, I don't even respond anymore. Because it's like if you say something, right? Or if you don't say something, it's really your reaction is the same as the engagement. But let me be honest. Reaction is truly not the same as engagement. And it's definitely not the same as wisdom. You know, see, I'm trying to like get this through my head so I can make sure I express it to you properly. You see, a lot of reactions aren't just reflections, are, I should say, they're not your reflexes. You know how you react and immediately you respond. You think that it's just you. That's what you normally do. You know, they really they really bypass reflection and they go straight to expression. And when you live your life feeling like everything has to get a response, let's be honest, nothing truly gets processed. You never really have the time to really sit with things and allow things to be formed inside of you. So the reality is that restraint does not often mean that you don't care. In fact, I think that sometimes it means that you do care. It really means that you care enough to just slow down. Sometimes the most mature move is nothing, doing nothing. It's it's really like noticing what or who is trying to provoke you, if that makes sense. And once you notice what or who is trying to provoke you, having the intestinal wherewithal to say, I'm no longer going to allow that thing or this particular person to have access anymore. And family, that's not weakness. That's what I call control. So, um, why am I saying this? Because I want to take the time to give you hope. I want to give you a little inspiration and tell you that if you feel the pressure to respond to everything, don't. You don't owe every moment your energy, family. You really don't, okay? And you have to renew your mind because silence is never surrender. Choosing when not to react really is the very thing that is going to eventually protect your clarity and ultimately preserve your peace so that you can stay rooted and grounded in your love, joy, and peace. Hello, somebody. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is that restraint is not necessarily passivity, okay? It's really strength with intent, or maybe I should say strength with intention, okay? And intention is really how people don't just get formed, but they stay formed in a reactive world like the one we live in today. So, I just wanted to share that with y'all. I don't be trying to get all deep and spooky. I just be trying to give you a word as I'm thinking about it. And I hope that this one lands with you today. If you feel like someone else can use it, share it with them. Until next time, peace.